Midnight Motorist, since its first release in Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator, it's caused some of the best FNAF minds to bash their heads to the point of no return. And although there have been fantastic theories, like those by John of FNAF and ID's Fantasy, we as a fanbase have been looking at the events of Midnight Motorist and the other 8-bit minigames in Pizza Simulator all wrong.
Hello? Oh, it's you. I'm glad you could make it. I was told you were lazy, but what does William know? He's all talk, Henry's the brains, and of course there's Edwin. But I haven't seen him in a good while. Wonder what he's up to. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Here's a few tasks for you tonight. Sit back, relax, and get yourself a bucket of popcorn with that so good exotic butters. I hope you're settled, as tonight's shift is going to be full of twists and turns. So get your flashlights at the hand and make sure to check the vents, as no theory will be left unturned. Oh, and one final thing.
I always come back. I always come back. I always come back.
What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Icky Jr., and I'm the voice of Phone Guy and the PA announcer in Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, and you are listening to the Spring Locked Podcast. Hello? Hello?
So, you're probably thinking, how could we get it wrong? And why does this dude with 20 subs thinks he knows better? Well, you kind of have a point, but trust me, stick with me through this. I really feel this theory fills a lot of plot holes left open by previous theories, like Junior's theory, the orange guy, and the footprints outside the house. But before we dive in, let me backtrack and explain the details of the three 8-bit minigames. The key minigame is obviously Midnight Motorist, but it wasn't the first one we had access to. That honour goes to Fruity Maze, where you play as Susie, the girl who possesses the original Chica, as confirmed by her voice line in Ultimate Custom Night.
I was the first. I have seen everything.
In Fruity Maze, you collect fruit during the first round. In round 2, an injured dog and a rabbit appear around the maze. And then, in the final round, the dog appears dead, and the game ends with a car horn honking. Then William lures Susie away, leading to his first crime in the series. Next is Midnight Motorist, which has the most lore. One important detail, this minigame is saved in the game's code as later that night. We'll come back to this. In the game, you're driving down a rainy motorway. It seems simple at first, but if you pull off to the right, you enter a calmer setting with a maze-like road. This can lead to multiple places: a secret land with a mound of dirt, a house with an orange guy. He's not purple, but he is William Afton, which we'll discuss later. As the game goes on, William is looking for Michael, saying Michael has gone to that place again. We then see a smashed window with footprints, human and animatronic. William drives to a new place called Junior's, but he's denied entry. We can't do much more there yet, but trust me, the lore significance is huge. The final minigame is the security puppet minigame. Here, the puppet gets locked in its music box while Charlie is outside, offering a new perspective on the original Give Cake minigame from FNAF 2. This minigame shows when and how the puppet becomes possessed by Charlie. The puppet fights through the rain to reach her, but just as it gets there it shuts down, and Charlie possesses it. So, back to Midnight Motorist being called later that night. Many theorists believe it takes place after Charlie's murder, which makes sense. But this leads to questions. If this is William, why is he orange instead of purple? And where exactly is Junior's? I think the timeline is different, which helps explain these key details Scott left in the lore. So what order do the 8-bit minigames take place in? For me, it's Fruity Maze first, then Midnight Motorist, then Security Puppet. You might notice the car in Midnight Motorist is the same as the one in Give Cake from FNAF 2. And yes, it's the same car, since it belongs to William. But it's not the same night. It's the same night as Susie's murder in Fruity Maze. Why do I believe this? Because of the car horn honking at the end of Fruity Maze. Some theorise William hit Susie's dog, and I agree that that probably happened. But I also think the honk symbolises William leaving the murder scene and racing home after committing his first act. Another reason I think these events happened this way is because William is orange instead of purple here. Scott doesn't do colours accidentally. In Give Cake, William is purple. So why orange now? Simple. William isn't the purple guy yet. This is the night of his first kill. He hasn't murdered the other 4 kids or Charlie yet. He's still just William, dealing with the fallout of his first crime. This also explains why this happens before the puppet minigame. Charlie's murder comes later. Let's dig deeper into Midnight Motorist, assuming it happens after Susie's murder. The first murders are believed to happen around 1985, after the crying child's death in FNAF 4. So the he William refers to when trying to get into the bedroom is Michael, not the crying child. But then why are there animatronic footprints outside the broken window? And where has Michael run off to? Keep that question in mind, we'll get back to it soon. Next, William goes to a place, Junior's. For a long time, no one knew what Junior's was. Many thought it was a bar and William got barred because he was drunk. But I don't think that's right. Let's go back to Susie's murder. Her favourite character was Chica. And from Secrets of the Mimic, we know Chica was a separate trademark from the Fazbear crew, with her own Chica's Party World. My theory is that after William and Henry took Edwin's rights and possessions, they made Chica's Party World a Fazbear associated location, and that's where Susie was murdered. Before you ask, why would William be dressed as Spring Bonnie at Chica's Party World? Well, he's one of the main faces of Fredbear's, so it wouldn't look out of place for him to be there, especially as a guest at a birthday party. So, if William murdered Susie at Chica's Party World, he drove away from there, not Fredbear's. That means Junior's is probably Fredbear's. Why would William be banned from Junior's if they don't know he murdered Susie? Simple. William is the father of a child who died at that location, killed by another son, so for legal reasons, William is barred from entering. Now that we think Susie died at Chica's Party World and Junior's is Fredbear's, we can solve the mystery of the footprints outside Mike's window. Susie died first, so none of the other children had died yet, meaning Cassidy is alive. So it's only the crying child possessing Fredbear. I think the crying child possesses Fredbear and leads Mike back to that place again. Juniors, when Mike saw his brother die. How Mike gets into Juniors when William was denied is unknown. Maybe Mike used the suit to sneak in with his brother. This also supports the idea that the mound of dirt is Mike's brother's burial site near the Afton home. So let's recap this theory. Midnight Motorist follows Fruity Maze, not the security puppet 8-bit minigame. William is orange because he hasn't become the purple guy yet. He just did his first murder. Susie was murdered at Chica's Party World, meaning Juniors is Fredbear's, renamed after the bite of 83. William is denied access due to legal reasons. His son died there and his other son caused said death. The broken window and footprints are the crying child possessing Fredbear, leading Mike back to that place again, Juniors, where Mike witnessed his brother's death. So there you have it. I truly think this theory solves all the issues raised by previous amazing theories about Midnight Motorist. It explains why William is orange, what Juniors is, and why there are footprints outside William's house. I really hope you enjoyed this deep dive. I've had a lot of fun putting it together. If you did, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Every Sunday, Ollie and I film a podcast episode covering specific FNAF lore topics. Until next time, stay safe.